Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue. And I am so tired of things not working the way they're supposed to work. Oh my gosh, it took me forever to launch this just now because it said that our page at Daily Big Cat wasn't available. It's like, what do you mean it's not available? I was there, I was on it, it looked available to me. So just went through it like 3 different times and it finally came up. But that also got me to thinking about yesterday. And yesterday we were asking everyone to go to a government website to ask them not to hide the inspection reports and the court orders and the findings whenever there is animal abuse. And a bunch of you responded, and a bunch of you responded to let me know that the government website was all flaky and not working. And so I had to keep sending out different links to get the pages to open up. And I think everybody finally was able to make their comments. I hope so. If not, go to votecats.com and you can enter your comment. And essentially, what we need you to do is ask USDA to reinstate all of the documents that they took down beginning in 2017 and to keep posting them when they happen in real time so that when animals are being abused and exploited and mistreated, that people like us can find out and let people like you know so that you can do something about it. But meanwhile, there was a news report that came up today and I wanted to read it to you. It's called Monkey Dungeon Found in Zoo That Passed USDA Inspection a Week Earlier. And this is the other side of it. They're not asking for comment on this right now because I don't think they'd ever admit that they do it. But whistleblowers say that at USDA say that they are told not to issue citations even when there is abuse because then people like us would know about it. And so this was a great article. It was written on December 19th by Karen Brouillard, and she has done some really excellent reporting on animals. It was in the Washington Post. It says, when a U.S. Department of Agriculture animal welfare inspector visited Wilson's Wild Animal Park this summer, she had identified no violations. The federal inspection report for the Virginia Zoo, home to about 200 exotic and barnyard animals, was pristine. But that's not what law enforcement officers found the very next day. Sent by State Attorney General, their observations triggered a search 1 week later by a team of veterinarians, zoologists, and law enforcement officers. They discovered an array of problems, according to later court testimony, including a pony with a swollen face, maggot-covered meat in the tiger cage, and what a prosecutor described as a monkey dungeon. The search team seized 119 animals whose lives they deemed to be in danger. All of this happening right after USDA went in there and said, we don't see anything. No, we don't see anything wrong. Last month, zoo owner Keith Wilson and an employee were charged under Virginia law with 46 counts of animal cruelty. I'm not going to read you the whole article, but if you go to bigcatrescue.org, up in the top left-hand corner, there is a news tab, and all of the news about exotic cats is posted there. I also wanted to show you guys some really great photos. I hope I can turn this on, of things that the enrichment team is working on. So this is some of the fun stuff that Maureen Calderon and her crew are getting ready for the cats. They are just so clever. Hi, Sarah. Looks like they had a party for the people, too. Oh, and like we don't have enough Christmas trees. Looks like they made one out of paper as well. Well, that'll be a fun one. So you can see fun, oh, here's some more. Here's Jennifer Holly making the Holiday Express. That's kind of funny, the Holiday Express. There's Bethany Smith with her pack of presents, and Babs. Rebecca. Man, they just turned that into a winter wonderland in there. And I think some of these have already been handed out. You can see photos and videos of all of our updates at bigcatrescue.org. And now I'm going to go through the comments here. So hang on. Let me spin it again and set it down so I can read your comments. I can't very well see. Yeah, get that off my shirt, which is so busy there. Dairy Milk says hello. Pauline says hi. Hope says, how is Max the tiger? Max is doing great. Karine says good morning. Old but not dead. Signed it yesterday. Thank you so much for doing that. Melanie says, love your handle, old but not dead. Karine, I saw that horrible place. Yeah. Enchanted Gotcha says, Hiwo. Tennille Waddell says hello and shouted out to Derry. Enchanted Gotcha said, Tennille, hi. And there's a conversation going on back and forth with Enchanted and Tennille. Long one. Going on and on. Old but not dead didn't take Kimba much time to take the train apart. Nope. Kathy Ryan says Kimba already got his. Pauline has all hearts. Karine says Max Bobcat Enrichment was so cute. It looked like he had gone sliding down through his winter wonderland. Enchanted Gotcha wants to know where's Derry. And Tennille says he's on Is that Discord maybe? And Tennille says she just screamed at him. Long conversation back in here between Tennille and somebody else. So thank you everybody for joining us. You can see our updates daily at bigcatrescue.org. And if you are on Facebook, we have until the end of the year for people to subscribe, and the subscribers get extra content, and so they get extra videos and photos that are only for the people who are subscribers. And subscribers in Facebook world is people who are pledging to donate 99 cents per month to the cats at Big Cat Rescue. And the nice thing that Facebook has done is made that all go to the cats, so they're not taking any processing fees out of that, which makes it like the best way you can give to the cats, because there's no processing whatsoever. It just shows up in our bank account, so we like that. But after the first of the year, they're going to take, I think, something like 33%, which is typical for credit card processing fees. But anybody who signs up before the end of the year, Facebook's not going to take it even going forward. So if you want all of your money to go to the cats, all of your money, send all your money to the cats, then that 99 cent a month program over at Facebook is really great. And if you go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/bigcatrescue, it's the big blue button at the top. And I see Gypsy says, hope to see you next weekend. Kathy's asking about Zimba. I was just watching him on the live Nest camera in there. I don't know if it's live to the public, but he's not doing well. He's like 22 years old, and we thought we were going to lose him back in August, and he bounced back. But this time he's just got that pinched serval face, and he's allowing us to give him fluids, but he's not wanting to eat. He gets all excited, and then he gets like, it just makes me feel sick. And so that's typical of kidney failure. And so it's not looking good for him. In better news, though, Monday, we're going to be releasing Malachite, the bobcat that's been in rehab. So that'll be a very happy day for him, but it may offset some sadness here, too. So we'll keep you posted on Zimba. Thank you. Bye-bye.